written by Murphy. I'm talking about the Democratic Party platform for 2020. I'm reviewing this document. This is part 2. And this is where I talk about what is the story, the vision that the Democratic Party is presenting to America of itself. What is the story they're telling America that they want us to get into and join the Democratic Party's efforts to address? America is represented as being under siege. And the only rescue comes from the Democratic Party. I've already talked about how America, in their vision, are groups of people. So these groups of people are under siege. They're being attacked. This is a well-known story. We know this story, right? This is an apocalypse. And their story is that we need to shudder together in our groups. Those of us who have groups. And in that group, and wait for them to rescue us. This is like a story. This is like, okay, we know what to do now. We wait and we wait for the rescue to come. In addition, this is not just a dramatic story genre that we know. This is also a marketing tool. It's a well-known marketing tool. Do you have dandruff? Oh my gosh, did you know you had dandruff? You have dandruff, and this dandruff shampoo is the only thing that's going to save you. Buy our dandruff shampoo. Okay, so this is the sort of tool that is really common in marketing. We see it all the time, right? If you didn't know that you have, cankles, you need to get your cankles taken care of, and our cankle remediation tool will help you. So that's what they're saying. You are doomed, and our product is the only thing that can save you. You must buy into our product. So this is what they're doing. All right, that's the method they're using. The document mentions some particular facts, some particular categories of things that are their platform, right? So they say they have a strategy, a solution, a vision for health care, policing, prisons, education, climate, immigrations. Each of these areas, as it pertains to these groups, are portrayed in desperate need of the help that the Democrats can give. So these groups are happening a couple times. And you may remember from the party itself, they talked about the soul of America. Well, a few times they do zoom out, 7 times they mention soul, and say that all of America is sick. Not just the specific groups, that all of America is sick and wounded and in need of what the cure that only the Democrat Party can give. They're showing a very grim situation. Only they can save you. You're all in danger. Well, I mean the groups that they mention. No part of the current situation is safe. Safety is far away. We are in a disaster movie. It's far away. It might not be in reach. It's gone. So keep huddling and wait. It's, there is no mention of anything that individuals or, well, I already said individuals, even the groups, what can they do? Just cooperate with what the Democratic Party came up with. I did find kind of a plot hole that the Declaration of Independence mentions life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. nowhere in this document is happiness. Happiness is, it's not a word that appears. And also, because they're not talking about individuals, individuals can have the experience of happiness, but groups not so much. So it does make sense that happiness would not be part of their vision. I find this kind of story that they're telling definitely apocalyptic. A bit confusing because of this very language. They had a lot of specific things that, like, there were a lot of acts. I didn't do any fact checking at all. This was not the point. I was thinking of this like a document where I wanted to look at the tone and look at the purpose and whether it was fulfilling its purpose. They did have, like I said, this story that was pretty clear and a set of characters that are going through the story. And happiness is not part of it. Another thing that is not part of it too, which is often part of apocalyptic stories, one of my favorite movies is Independence Day. And remember that part when the president gets up and say, "Today is our Independence Day because we're going to fight back." There is no fighting back. There is no agency for any of these groups. There is no thing that anyone is asked to do. Really nothing except the implied ask that you should vote for the Democratic Party. So now, as I look this over, as I see the selfie that the Democratic Party has presented of itself to the American people and to the world, this really tells me how to interpret their actions. There's a desire for strength. There is a desire for aggressive enforcement from the Democratic Party, from the people that are in power in the party, but not from individuals. So this gives me a good way to receive their vision and what I am to do if I'm to cooperate with their platform. I'll be interested to compare what the other... I actually don't believe that the party system should be entirely dualistic, that there's Democrat and Republican. There's us too, Americans. So I'll be coming back with a review of the other party's platform, and some comparison. Because I like to think about this stuff. I want you to have a chance to see what it's about. I wanted myself to have that power. Like I said, primary sources, direct interaction. I want that. And if this is useful to you to hear my impression of this, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. And let's keep the conversation going.